One of the countries on this map will be the next champion of the world. But instead of the classic World Cup format, it will be decided by football imperialism. This wheel will randomly select a country, and this arrow will decide the direction they need to go. The two countries would battle it out in a football match, with the winner taking all the land and the loser being erased from the map. Which leaves me with only one question. Will Argentina be able to defend their 2022 World Cup, or will your favorite country be the new winner? With Northern Ireland erased from the map, we are down to 55 countries. But if you've ever taken a look at one of these, there are clearly more countries than that in the world, but you just can't use every single one in the game. I know, it's dumb. So instead, we only have 55 countries to work with here. Next up, we'll have Hungary. And which way are they going? South, which means they're headed to Serbia. But the attack was a fail, as a single goal from Mitrovic led to Hungary being wiped off the map. Can we get a country outside of Europe? We can. It is gonna be Venezuela. And which way will they go? West. To Colombia they go. As you can imagine, Colombia wasn't happy getting attacked by their neighbor, but they did get the last laugh as they beat them 1-0. I won't be surprised if Colombia make it into the top 10. And up next, we have Brazil. I thought that's over Spain. Which way will Brazil go? Southwest. I thought Brazil was gonna end up in Paraguay heading southwest, but instead they end up in Bolivia. And to my Bolivian fans, all I could say is good luck. I don't know how, but Bolivia has forced Brazil into the first penalty shootout of football imperialism. Now we're in round 5. Alisson has made a save already, but Bolivia must score to stay in the competition. Can he score? He does. Brazil with the chance to win it now. Casemiro can send his team to the next round. And cool as a cucumber, Casemiro sends them into the next round. That's a little too close for comfort, Brazil. You got to do better than that if you think you're going to win the World Cup. The attacker in round 5 will be Saudi Arabia. Which way will Saudi Arabia go? East. And it looks like they won't be playing Qatar because they pass right beside them. So if we follow the line all the way east, we end up over here where New Zealand has moved, as Australia has disappeared off the map. So I brought them up here so they're not as lonely, but unless they beat Saudi Arabia, they won't be there for long. With the score level, New Zealand would crush Saudi Arabia's World Cup dream with a goal late in extra time. Bye-bye, Saudi Arabia. The next round saw Italy head north to Switzerland, where they put on a show, beating the Swiss by 2 goals. I'm not surprised the Italians are celebrating this hard. If you don't remember, they didn't even make it to the real World Cup, so this is their chance for redemption. But I don't know. I don't think they're going to make it too far here. Will we finally get a North American country? We will not. It's Serbia up again. Serbia will go northeast. Now that Serbia controls Hungary, they can either head northeast from Hungary and end up in Poland, or they can head northeast from Serbia and end up in Romania. And because Romania is technically the weaker side, that is who they're going to play. But 37 minutes into the match, Romania were up by 2 goals. On second thought, maybe they should have played Poland. Matic would make it a 1-goal game, giving Serbia some life. Last chance for Serbia for that equalizer to Tadic, across to Vlahovic, but he runs out of space and it's clear. Romania have defeated Serbia. What an upset. Kind of my fault, but not really. They should have beat them. Round 8 between Japan and Korea would be decided in a penalty shootout. Japan must score, and it's a save by Korea. Korea moves on, and Japan is erased from the map. That celebration is just pure disrespect. The next 2 rounds saw Finland take over Sweden and Ghana defeat Congo in a penalty shootout. What is next, wheel? Germany. Finally a big country. This may be a little controversial. And which way will they go? Southeast, which takes them right into the Czech Republic, who didn't stand a chance against Germany, losing 1-0 to a goal from Leroy Sané. Bye-bye, Czech Republic. The next 3 rounds saw Cote d'Ivoire take Senegal, Turkey expand into Russia, and a Holland masterclass wiping Iceland off the map. Now we're in the 15th round and still no America, but we have Argentina. Which way will Messi and his boys go? West. I don't think we need an arrow for this one. They're headed to Chile, which was an easy win for Messi's squad. What will it be this time, wheel? We got Qatar. Which way is Qatar going? West. I'll honestly be shocked if Qatar win this. Yeah, they didn't win. And neither did Denmark, losing to England, and Ecuador losing to Colombia. Next up will be the country I was born in. Which way will they go? South. To America we go. So the last time these 2 countries met in an imperialism video, Canada lost in a penalty shootout. Will they make me proud this time? Nope. we got smacked 2-0. 2 goals by Ricardo Pepi means the end of Canada and USA expands. Round by round, some countries would expand while others would fall. But some just had bad luck. Now, Paraguay is next to attack, and it's not looking good for them. They can either play Brazil or Argentina. Arrow, which way are they going? Southeast. And it looks like they tried to avoid both countries, but they end up in Brazil's territory. Let's see how this one goes. It wasn't as bad as I thought. Even though Paraguay lost to Brazil as expected, it was only by a single goal from Vini Jr. Brazil's expansion was followed by Spain's into Morocco, Mexico's into Jamaica, and Greece taking New Zealand. Well, New Zealand. Almost 50% of the countries have already been eliminated, but there's still so many we have yet to see play. Who is up next, Mr. Wheel? The Netherlands. And which way will the Netherlands go? Southwest. Which means it's Kevin De Bruyne versus Virgil van Dijk. Don't get me wrong, we've had some big matches up to this point, but this is definitely the biggest one so far. Netherlands versus Belgium. This is a rivalry that goes years and years into the past, but only one of them will move on to the next round. I think Netherlands has this. Lukaku looking for Kevin De Bruyne in the middle. He finds him. Kevin De Bruyne. Onana, and it's a goal. Belgium have the lead in the 65th minute. This may be the winner with how the match is going. And no, this isn't Onana, the goalkeeper. This is Onana, the goal scorer. Netherlands spent the rest of the match trying their best to equalize, but Courtois just shut the door. It looks like that's the end of the road for the Netherlands. Only one match in and already eliminated. Belgium looking like the favorites in this competition already. Next round, the wheel landed on France and the arrow pointed west. Now, instead of trying to expand into Europe, France is heading across the Atlantic Ocean into the United States of America. And I guess they were tired from the trip as the USA took an early 1-0 lead. This Ricardo Pepi is on fire. But that lead only lasted a few minutes because if there's one man who can put a team on his back, it's Kylian Mbappe. I don't think he's gonna let France lose here. So it shouldn't come as a surprise that Mbappe doubled down in the second half. One final chance for the USA, and it looks like they're about to run out of time. The final whistle has been blown. Kylian Mbappe leads France to their first victory in this edition of World Cup Imperialism, and it goes with France taking over basically all of North America now. But the other part of North America was taken by Argentina in the next round, followed by Romania expanding into Ukraine and Croatia upsetting Italy. Is it just me, or has every single goal basically been a tap-in for this entire tournament? So with 24 countries still left on the map, I've decided until we get to the top 10, we're gonna simulate it a little differently. So Norway would test the quick sim first with a trip northeast, beating Finland 2-1, and then Belgium would head west, taking over Wales with a 3-1 victory. But the true test of the new simulation would come with Uruguay heading north in the next round. I don't think Uruguay have a chance against Brazil, but then again, anything is possible in football imperialism. Can they beat Brazil? They can't. 3-1, Vini Jr. almost with a hat trick, and Gabriel Jesus got a red card in the 3rd minute, and Uruguay still lost. That's tough. Okay, so after Uruguay's loss, Greece beat Ghana, Spain beat Algeria, and France beat Croatia, which led to Poland heading east in the next round. I was born in Canada, but my parents are Polish, so this match means a lot to me. Can we beat Turkey? No, we lost 3-5. What a weird score. You never really see matches that end 5-3. As the rounds passed, we see countries conquer and fall, but one continued to remain peaceful. It's taken 43 rounds for Portugal to play their first match in World Cup Imperialism, and of course, they're playing Spain first. Will Ronaldo's World Cup dream stay alive? It does! 3-2, and it's Bernardo Silva and Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he scored. Ronaldo did score. I was gonna say he got carried, but he did score a very important first goal. They are on to the next round. Belgium is up next, and they can either go northwest to England or Colombia, which used to be Ireland, but now it's Colombia, and I feel like they have a better chance against Colombia, so that is who I'm gonna let them play. Was it the right decision for Belgium? It was. They won in a penalty shootout. None of the Colombian penalty takers scored. I guess Courtois had a masterclass. One more match before we get into the top 10, and it's gonna be Argentina. Which way are they going? Southwest. Technically, nothing is southwest of Argentina unless we go around the entire globe and end up in Turkey. These two teams will now play for the last spot in the final 10 teams. Good luck to both nations. Will we see Lionel Messi eliminated by Turkey? No chance. 4-0. I think that's the biggest scoreline so far. And they did it with a man down. Wow. Behind me are the final 10 teams left in World Cup Imperialism, but only one will be the champion of the world. Who is up next? It will be England. Which way, arrow? South. Which means if it's gonna come home, they gotta go through France. 120 minutes and nothing has happened. No one has scored, which means this match will be decided by a penalty shootout. They shouldn't even be tired. There was nothing to watch. Mbappe to set the tone here. Puts it away. Weird form, but he scores nonetheless. Harry Kane. He misses. What is he doing? Griezmann to give France an even bigger advantage, and he does. Not good for England. Saka must score. I feel like if Saka doesn't score, they lose. Okay, they still have a chance. Dembele. Probably the weirdest form when he takes a penalty. And there you go. He missed. No surprise there. Madison. Great pen. How Mainon was late. Kolomouani. Pickford almost got it. Mainon with the chance to win it for France here. Maguire steps up to take it. Can he put his country on his back? I didn't even want to make fun of him. I seriously didn't want to make fun of Maguire. But what was that? And next up we have Brazil. Brazil will go east, which meant a trip to the Ivory Coast. But the African nation's incredible run would end after a great solo effort from Vinny Jr. Au revoir, Côte d'Ivoire. Yeah, I know French. Kind of. 8 countries remain. Up next will be Belgium. Which way, arrow? Southeast. Now, Belgium is pretty spread out, so they could either attack Brazil, France, or they can attack Germany. And I feel with how Brazil and France have been playing, Belgium's best chance on making it to the next round would be to take on Germany. I guess the commentator's curse is real because just 25 minutes into the match, Germany would take the lead. I don't think Germany were too happy with me saying they're the worst of the 3 teams. Just a few minutes left in this match, and Germany have been all over Belgium. And here they are looking for their second goal. Gundogan cuts it back. Gnabry runs out of room. It's all or nothing now for Belgium. No mistakes now. And there's the final whistle. Germany hold on with that goal by Müller. And now Belgium have been erased from the map. Bye-bye, Kevin De Bruyne. 7 teams remain on the wheel, but 2 are big underdogs in this competition. One is Greece, who have had an incredible run. Same with Norway. I don't know if Holland and Odegaard have what it takes to win this entire competition, but will they play next? They will not. Greece will. Which way will Greece need to go? Northwest. They could attack Portugal, they could attack France, or they could attack Argentina. Maybe Greece has what it takes to defeat Cristiano Ronaldo. Portugal's luck may be in. A handball by Greece gives Ronaldo the chance to take the lead. And it's saved. That was the worst penalty I've seen in my life. And I've seen a lot of penalties. If Portugal lose this match, there's only one man to blame. And it's this guy right here. And a Portugal corner led to even more drama in this match. Here we go. There it is. Wait, he scored. Why is it another penalty? Just count the goal. You're telling me the game is corrupt? If Ronaldo misses again, there's no way he misses again, right? He almost missed, but it's 1-0 to Portugal. 38th minute. Finally, he could celebrate. One step closer to that World Cup trophy. With that win, Portugal proved that they are serious about winning this entire thing. Ronaldo will do everything to make sure that trophy is his. Germany would be next to attack, heading southwest as the arrow pointed. I thought if they go around the globe, they may end up in Norway, but unfortunately, they just missed the island of Iceland, which means that Germany need to either play Brazil or France. They have beaten Brazil 7-1 in the past. I think that is who they need to play now. But the Brazilians would get their revenge. It wasn't 7-1, but they did win and take over all of Germany's territory. It seems like we kind of have an imposter among us. Norway has made it to the top 5, but that's what you get for being peaceful in football imperialism. You make it to the top 5. How long will they last in this top 5? We shall see, because they're up next. Which way? I don't think any direction is good at this point. Northeast. There's not really a way for Norway to avoid Argentina heading northeast, so Holland will have to beat his idol Messi to make it into the top 4. But Messi wasn't going to let a robot keep him from winning another World Cup. They were on to the next round. Norway might be gone from the map, but aren't forgotten. We are down to the final 4 teams. First up will be Portugal. Which way are they going? Southwest. And by the looks of it, they really only have one destination, and that is Brazil. Neymar versus Ronaldo. Vinny Jr. versus Bruno Fernandes. Which one will move on to the next round? 37 minutes in, and still not really a shot on target for either side, but Brazil look dangerous on this move. It's Vinny Jr. giving it away. Like, what are they doing? Good chance for Ronaldo to take the lead here, but he just passes it to Eder Militao. He's not on your team anymore, Ronaldo. With how this match is going, I think one goal is going to decide it. I've literally sat here for 85 minutes and still nothing has happened. What is wrong with these two teams? Brazil looking dangerous. Casemiro to Bruno Guimaraes to Neymar to win it. And there it is. 87th minute. Neymar Jr. sending his team into the top 3. He's been quiet all tournament, but now when it matters most, he puts one away. And Brazil are one step closer to being the champions of the world. They fought their way into the top 3, but Brazil aren't guaranteed a spot in the final just yet. Are they up next again? They are. France or Argentina have automatically qualified for the final. It all depends which way Brazil go. Southeast. Now, when I first looked at this map, I thought Brazil can only end up in France's territory. But if we come back down to where Paraguay used to be, they end up in Argentina's territory. Do we want to see Mbappe in the final? Or do we want to see Messi? I think we're going to let Messi get to the final and defend his title, which means Brazil is heading into France. Giveaway by France. Brazil on the counterattack. Vini Jr. with space down the wing. Cuts inside. Takes the shot, and it's a great save by Maignan. The score is still 0-0. What a move by Coleman. This is France's chance. A miss on one end. Will they make them pay? Giroud. It's 1-0 for France in the 39th minute. A miss on one end leads to a goal on the other. France in the driver's seat now. How will Brazil answer in the second half? France not holding back, looking for a second goal, an insurance goal. Rabiot. And it's a great save by Alisson. That might have been the save of the match. Brazil still have a chance to come back. And there it is. Just moments after that great save by Alisson, Kolo Muani gets subbed on and scores a header to double France's lead. It is not looking good for Brazil now. Wait, Brazil still with a chance here. Vini Jr. to Rafinha on his left foot. It's 2-1. There's still time. I don't think France is going to let Brazil even touch the ball. Wait, they're going for a third here. Kolo Muani's fouled by Bremer. It's a foul in the 90th minute. Mbappe steps up. The dagger. And it's 3-1. France are headed to the final of the World Cup of Imperialism. Will Messi be able to defend his title, or will Mbappe take it back? And as Argentina are the World Cup holders, I've given them the advantage of playing at home, and France will be away. So far, it's been all Argentina in this match. This is not the same France that we saw against Brazil. They look scared. There's been a foul right outside the Argentina box. Mbappe with a chance to give France a lead here. Takes it. Great save by Emi Martinez. Theo Hernandez looking to make Argentina pay. Chouameni to Mbappe to Griezmann. Walks in. Cuts it back. Still with it. Mbappe. Do something. He loses it. 45 minutes to decide a winner. This is not how I expected the first half of World Cup Imperialism to go. But these two sides are very even, so I guess it makes sense. Enzo Fernandez to Lionel Messi. Walks in. Rodrigo De Paul. Lautaro Martinez is blocked. That may have found the back of the net if it wasn't Upamecano there. Lionel Messi flicks it over to Lautaro Martinez. This is their chance, but he gives it away. Giroud has been substituted off. Kolo Muani, his replacement. Will he be the difference maker for France? Any mistake now will cost them the match. Mbappe. Kolo Muani shoots. What a goal by Kolo Muani. He missed it in the World Cup final, but now redemption has struck. France are just minutes away from being champions of the world. TikTok, Argentina. This is your last chance for an equalizer. Lautaro Martinez walks in. It's McAllister. Can he find a teammate? He loses it to Konate. Any second now. France are the champions of the world. And if you enjoyed this video, you're gonna love this video right here. I promise you, you're gonna love it. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace.